Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Max Valdez, real estate investor, gator, connector. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video is a little demonstration on how to comp using Zillow. I connected here with my buddy. He's a young, up-and-coming wholesaler who just wasn't quite sure on certain things about how to go and create an offer. So I showed them that before you create an offer, you have to understand your numbers. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. Check it out. So I don't even know if it's for sale or not. It says it's off market. Off market now, it means you're gonna go up to this guy and you're gonna be like, hey, let me buy this house, right?
Yeah.
How do you know how much you're gonna pay for this house? So let's search up this address on Zillow so we can get in the neighborhood.
Just off market 400. I mean, that's might be a little much, but
So Zillow is estimating 435. This thing is estimating 440. So it's about the same.
right.
So let's take a look now. Where was that house?
416 W 3rd Street.
I want to see it on the map.
Please tell me you got inside pictures. No.
This is over here, right? Okay. So let me pull out my notepad. This is how I always do it. Let me condense this down. Oh my God. All right. You still see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna put down the address. That way we know what we're working with, right? We're gonna put down the square footage, which is 959. We're gonna put down the bedrooms. It's 2 bedrooms. We're gonna put down the bathroom, right? It's 1 bathroom. Zillow is pretty good. Now, I would say they are pretty good at giving you a good estimate of what this price is, right? They're basically doing what we're doing as the calculations. But they always teach you in the real estate world that you want to run your numbers just to double, triple, quadruple check, right?
Right.
So now we're going to zoom out here. We know our address is right here in this little section. We're going to want to map off a good little section. So we're going to draw a new boundary. And let's keep it in this little box right here.
Wait, we're on Zillow. Does that mean it's on market then?
No, it's off market.
How can you see it on Zillow then?
You can always see, you can see every single house. I can look up your address right now and see basic information about it. It's that other property was very interesting that they had it blocked off. So now we're in this little boundary right here, right? Yeah, I should be good right there. This Willow looks like a big street. Now we're gonna change it to sold. Now we're gonna change it to 2 bedroom, 1 bath. We're gonna make sure we're on a house, right? Because it's a house. And then we're gonna go to square footage. Now it was 959 square footage. So we're gonna go a little bit above it, a little bit below it. And then You could get more in detail with like pool, no pool, and whatnot, right? This one doesn't have a pool. I don't think. I didn't see her. So we're still assuming it doesn't have a pool.
I don't think so.
And then it's going to say sold in the last. Now, this is super important right here.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube and everywhere, you're going to get a lot of mixed information. With the way the market has been, I'd say 6 months is your best bet.
It has slowed down, that's for sure.
Okay. And with the 6 months, we're only getting one result. So we could do a year to see if that changes. And look, that gives us 4 results. So with the 4 results, that gives us a little bit better of a spread on what to calculate these numbers with, right? And if we
Yeah.
notice, all these numbers here are actually the bigger houses. It's okay though. So now we have these numbers to work with. So what we do is we calculate the average price between these 4 properties. And forgive me if I'm teaching you stuff that you already know. I'm just going over it step by step.
Oh, you're good.
So we take 452,000
Mm-hmm.
plus 525,000 plus 465,000. And you see where I'm getting these numbers from, right?
Yep.
These numbers from the prices that these houses were sold for.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here, and then 390 is the last one, plus 390 equals divided by 4, right, to get the average.
Mm-hmm.
458. So then we have an average of now we need to get an average square foot, price per square foot. So then we take 1,153. That's square footage right here, right? Plus same like the same exact setup. 1072. And this one's 1077 equals divided by 4 equals. So this was an average square footage of 1,100 and let's say 14, right? So now we can take the average cost per square foot. How do we get that? You take your 458, I believe, right? Divided by, or it might be the other way. Let's see. No, it's this way, yeah. So we have about $411 per square foot.
Mm-hmm.
So then we know we have here 959 square feet times our average cost per square foot, 411, equals 394. So that is going to be our true ARV that we're going to be calculating our numbers on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you see how I got that number?
So you did your average square foot.
Your average sale price that matched the comps.
So 435 or 440, depending on which site.
Well, no, so I didn't use that number at all.
Okay.
That number meant nothing to me, all right? I said, let's check it ourselves.
Okay.
So we ran the comparison. That's what the comp means, right? Comparison.
Yeah.
So this one right here would be our comps. This our comps are 4 similar properties sold in last 12 months, right?
Yeah.
That's how we got these numbers here, which gave us our average sale price, our average square foot, and our average cost per square foot. With that, that's how we determined 394, 149.
Mm-hmm.
So this value equals 100%. And we're not basing it on how does this house look in comparison. We're not basing it on how does the other house look. We're basing
Mm-hmm.
it purely on what these houses for in this area are selling at.
Right.
Then we compare after, okay, does the house we have now, will it sell at this same price of basically 400 grand
Mm-hmm.
without us having to work on it or not? Right? That's the part where you're trying to figure out like I can't see inside the house, how do I know? Correct?
Right.
Excellent. Well, that's part of this equation as well, because what we need to figure out next, we have the rehab. How much does that equal? Then we also have our MAO. You know what that means?
No.
No? That is our maximum allowable offer.
Okay. Yeah.
What is the most that we are willing to pay for this house? Because we know we ain't gonna pay 394. That's 100%, right?
Oh, okay.
We're not making money if we buy it for 394. The average investor is gonna be between 65% and 75% MAO.
Mm-hmm.
MAO equals I'm sorry. They're gonna be 65 to 75% of the ARV. My
So the
apologies.
average investor will pay 65%.
We'll pay anywhere from 65 to 75% of this number. So if they're only gonna pay 70% of this number times 0.7, that means that all in a guy who's flipping this house, he wants to make sure, bottom line, out the door, that he's spending no more than 275 grand.
Wow.
Yeah. So at 70%, let's just pick right in the middle, we're at 275. And that's him paying for it 275. That's him paying for it and not having to put any work into it. But the MAO is the number you're willing to pay on your ARV. So 70% ARV minus the rehab costs. So what if you look at the property and you're like, okay, we need to rip the carpet out. We need to put
AC.
some new painting in. Yeah, we need to put an AC in. And we calculate it's going to cost us 50 grand. And
Right.
that's like on the cheap. And that's like your homie doing it, right?
Right.
And he's lagging it still. So what's the real number? What's the real MAO here?
You'd have to subtract that then.
Exactly. So now that means that this guy, he won't buy the house unless it's at least $250,000 because he's gonna have to put, I mean, sorry, $225,000
Yeah.
because he's gonna have to put 50K in it.
Mm-hmm.
After he puts the 50K in it, he's at 275. Then he can sell it for 400 and try to make his 30% margin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where does this equation count you in here?
So he's only so it goes down to 225. Does that mean we offer maybe exactly 225 then?
If the flipper, are you gonna flip or are you gonna wholesale?
Wholesale.
Okay. So if the flipper won't pay more than 225 and you go to the landlord and you say, "Hey sir, I want to buy your house. I'll give you a cash offer right now, 225." And he says, "Done deal." And you sell to the flipper for 225, how much do you make?
Oh no. Okay, so we want to 250, 275.
But then if you go that high, the flipper comes in and says, "Oh, you know what? I don't see my margin here. If I buy it at 250 and then I have to put 50K in it, I'm in it for 300. Now I'm at 79% ARV and I can't do that. My margins don't work like that."
Okay. So if it's 225, can I go 235 then?
So you want to go less.
Even more or less?
You are going to be offering 200K to, depending on how much wiggle room you're willing to take, 210.
Wait. Hold on. How do you make a profit if you're offering less? Do you know what I mean? Because it says you usually want to offer more.
You're offering this to the seller.
Oh, as in the home buyer or the
Yes, yes.
homeowner.
The homeowner. So
Yeah.
you go to Mr. Homeowner, you say, "Hey, Mr. Homeowner, I like your house, but it needs $100,000 worth of work. I want to buy it and flip it. That's what I do. I'm an investor. I work with a team of partners who this is what we do. Right. I work with them and they have the credibility. They're legit. The maximum we can offer you, sir, is 200." He
Okay.
said,
Now that makes sense.
you says you're smoking crack. I can put this on Zillow and sell this right now for 400 and be
Right.
like, "Sir, in the condition of your house, I guarantee you will not sell it for that much. Plus, you're going to be dealing with a lot of homeowners who are going to be nitpicking this, nitpicking that, versus I'm going to cover the cost of all the nitpicking. Plus, you don't have to pay any real estate agent commission fees, any closing costs, right? This is your pitch. This is how you sell them. This is your
Right.
pitch. I
Okay.
handle this for you and this, and I make it easy breezy. I just come in and give you 200K cash and you walk away." And they say, "You know what? That's a done deal. I'm down." Right? You get them
Yeah.
to sign that contract for 200K. Now you assign it to your flipper for 225 and you make 25 grand profit.
Okay.
But the only way you know that number is if you know this whole equation, this whole setup on how to figure it out. Because if you go in there and you offer this guy 300K to buy this house, and you try to get a flipper, he's no flipper's going to touch it, and then you're going to be with a dead contract, and then you're not going to be able to perform the contract, and then you're going to go back to the homeowner and say, "You know what? Sorry, I couldn't get the money," and then now you have he might ruin your reputation, right? Or it's just this is not good for your business. So you have to know these numbers in order to make the deal happen.
What was the other one? I don't know. What's like the joint venture? Like, say if you wanted to work with another wholesaler, you guys would just
Joint
do together.
joint venture. So venture is just like a big timey word for a business, right?
Mhm.
And you have venture capitalists, people who fund business ventures, right?
Mhm.
And you have my business venture, and a joint venture is where two businesses join together on this one business.
Yeah.
So a joint venture would just basically just be like a partnership, and it could be any percentage, right? Let's just say you and I have an agreement that if you bring me a wholesale deal, I'll find a buyer, right? So you just got to get the property under contract. I'll find the buyer and we'll split that assignment 50-50. That would be our JV agreement.
Okay.
Or let's just say you're a flipper, right? And you have a connection with a bunch of wholesalers and you're like, "Dude, I got all these deals coming in, but I don't have the money. So I find a lender for you, and I'm like, hey, I provide a lender for you on all these deals. And now I partner with you on that side, right? Whether I
Okay.
fund it myself or I get someone else to fund it. So like there's very creative ways on what a JV entails, but that's just a contract that states that my business and your business are joining together on this business.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Because I see that on Facebook a lot. Just kind of wonder. Okay.
Yeah, people are like, hey, let's JV in the deal. They're basically saying that they have a piece to the puzzle and they need someone else to connect the other piece. That'll
Hmm.
be a completed deal and we can split the profits.
Right. Okay. All right. Then are title companies like its own separate thing? I don't go to the bank for a title company. Is it like its own building somewhere?
You go on Google Maps, you type in title company, bro, and you'll get a bunch of them pop up. You
Okay.
call them up and you say, hey, I'm a wholesaler in your area. Do you work with wholesalers? They'll say yes or no. They say no. You say, thank you. Have a nice day. They say yes. You say, awesome. Do you have a specific contract that you prefer I use? And they'll literally give you all the information you need, bro. And then
Oh,
when you get a deal in your area, you call them and say, hey, Mary, remember me? I spoke to you the other day. I'm a wholesaler. I have a contract. Can I send it in? Like, yeah, of course. And then there you go.
awesome. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I think that might do it. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, bro. I'm gonna hop on the other call, man. I see it here. It's waiting for me.
Mhm.
If you have anything else, man, I know it's a lot went through. If you have anything else, just reach out to me, man. Book me. You can message me on Facebook anytime too. And if you want more in detail, just book me my calendar.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much.
No worries, man. Good luck to you, bro. You get some deals, all right? And if you need help with EMD, you let me know, all right? I got you.
All right.
All right, man. Check it.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I hope you learned something there. Just some quick lessons for my boy. He's a new wholesaler. If you guys are wholesalers, whether you're experienced or you're new and you have questions, whether it's about underwriting, comping, contracts, or even if you want me to provide all the funds for all your earnest money, double closing fees. I can help you scale your business, guys. That's what I'm here to do. I am trained in the Gator method by Pace Morby, so everything's 100% legit. Looking forward to connecting with you guys. Get me on my Facebook, message me on here on YouTube, book me on my calendar, and let's connect, guys. Let's do some business, make some money, let's make it happen.